The Identity V tier list. Now, yes, I know. I've done one in the past. What could I possibly be doing right now different than the last tier list I did? No, this Identity V tier list is a little bit different. I'd like to welcome you all to The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. That's right. Today, we are going to be doing The Bachelor / Bachelorette. That is right. I am going to be putting these survivors on the tier list in delusional, trying their best, completely average, surprised everyone, the runner-ups, and the winner of The Bachelorette. Who will get their rose? I don't know. And chat, you will help decide the winners. That is right. I am not a one-man team. I am here with all of you. Watch it be Gardner. I'm glad you said that. That's why I'm involving you guys, or else Gardner, instant. So, speaking of Gardner, let's begin, right? So let's think with our brains here. I feel like Gardner would be obsessed with gardening. And me as a person, I love plants. I love vegetables. I feel like Gardner's ideal first date would be taking someone to like straight up a garden, like the rose gardens or something. And for a first date, I would say that ranks like around 7. I feel like a rose garden date is pretty cool. If maybe it's like a picnic, you know? I think Gardner's weird. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think Gardner's weird. You know, at first it's cute, you know, you're like, oh, you're really into gardening? And then that's all she talks about is gardening. And then every now and then, when you're like not paying attention, you, out of the corner of your eye, she's just staring at you while holding like a plant, you know, just like. And her past, she isn't really stable. Oh, she's insane. All right, we're gonna go with completely average. Doctor, guys, do you agree with me when I say that Doctor just looks like really quiet? Like they don't talk much when you first start talking to them, right? She accidentally killed someone? Oh dang, that's really tragic. Oh man. I think Doctor, I think they outlast Emma, right? Okay, this guy, I always forget their names, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I think he stinks. I think he smells. I think he's gonna smell like freaking like manure. That's what it brings boar. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna bring his board to the first date, but no. It's not just gonna be like that. No, he's gonna like secretly bring it, or he's gonna get there before me, and then he's gonna put it under the table. And like he doesn't like I don't know, anchovies, or he doesn't like, I don't know, Brussels sprouts. Nobody likes Brussels sprouts, but he's gonna be like, oh, I love Brussels sprouts, and he's gonna be like, oh, I need to dip this in my sauce, and then he'll like and then oops, I dropped it, and then he'll kick it over to his board. It'll eat, and I'll just kind of be there like, oh my god, there's something brushing against my leg. He's at least runner-up. Oh, he is not a runner-up. So he's vegan to you, Chaos? He's not vegan. I'm saying he hates Brussels sprouts and gives it to his boar. He's trying his best though. He doesn't get eliminated immediately. Well, this is Barry B. Benson. Entomologist killed her husband. I'm into that. Listen, the question is, does Ento bring her bees with her everywhere? I have a confession to make. I tell everybody that I'm allergic to bees and wasps. So when I run away from bees and wasps and scream like a girl, they don't like ridicule me because they think I'm allergic. But in reality, I'm just terrified of bees and wasps. I'm not gonna lie, she's either in Surprised Everyone, or she might even make it to runner-up. She's a bae. I trust you guys. All right, I believe this is Lawyer. This is Lawyer. Yeah, no, Lawyer's out. Lawyer's one of the first ones eliminated. I think when on the first date, I think he brings out a prenup for just going on a date. And I look at the prenup and I go, what? And then I leave. Moving on.
Batter. Someone tell me the lore about Batter. I need to know. Winner. Batter's kinda... He was forced to play cricket. No, he played cricket. He played cricket. Get out of here, nerd.
He loved cricket for most of his life, but kept as a pet for a rich family that he... he murdered his whole family? Like his whole family. All of them dead. We're gonna put him in the runner-up. What do we do? What do we do with this guy? What do we do with this loser here? I am a bit of a fan of his outfit. He gives me pirate vibes. He's an officer? Oof. I don't know if he makes it too far. I don't know. An officer? It's a little scary. Okay. Enchantress is hot. I can... Oh, oops. That wasn't intentional. Listen, I don't think she gets eliminated first day, no. In fact, I don't think she... Well, actually... Alright, here's what I think. I think she is under the surprise everyone category. I think she's weird. Like, really weird. Like, super weird. But I think her weird is different from Gardner's weird. And I think I like it, and I think it goes... I think she makes it far, but she doesn't make it to the end because she's just a little too weird. I think she tries to do voodoo on me, and then that's where I draw the line. All right, ooh, all right, let's do the adventurer guy, a little fucking Ant-Man over here. He's obviously been around the world, right? You know, he's been exploring. He's been done some cool stuff, probably. He's probably got plenty of stories to tell. Let him explore me any day. Oh my gosh. I think he ends up being a runner-up, y'all. I think he has too many. If he's truly an explorer, I think the stories he has are really cool. Also, he can shrink so he can fit inside my oh, sorry, I was getting a call. Chaos. What are you guys? Why are you guys? What's wrong? What? Moving on. We've got this person. Who is this? Mike Acrobat. Oh yes, Acrobat. Okay, cool. Next we got no, I'm just kidding. He burned down the he burned down the circus. Currently stalking. He's a stalker, huh? You think I'd notice him stalking me? I think I'd catch him stalking me a few times if he was on the show. I think Mike, yeah, I think he is bottom tier. I don't know, he's got that crazy look to him. It's too crazy. He's curious in chemistry, that's why his balls have different effects. I know my balls do... Chaos, grow up. I'm sorry. It's just reading that. I can't stop thinking about it. I need to read it again. He's curious in chemistry. That's why his ball... No, why can't I do it? Okay. Whew. He's curious in chemistry. That's why his balls have different effects. Next, we've got her. She killed her sister. Yeah, you know how it be sometimes, y'all. Your sister can't handle her sometimes, talks too much, I don't know. You kill them. But look at her. She's like, I feel like her looks get her at least to here, right? Wow. So you're telling me, hold on, you're telling me that perfumer, say we had a terrible date, will just perfume me and I'll just forget about that terrible date? I mean, that clearly puts her in the runner-up. She has like such an unfair advantage there. All right, we've got the man, the myth, the legend himself. This guy, Coroner, I don't know his name. I always forget. He's the guy who can summon a coffin for you. I think he's trying his best, you know? I don't know. I don't know. He's obsessed with dead bodies. Okay, yeah, he's trying his best. All right, I think it's a little interesting, you know, his backstory, and I'm intrigued. So I don't know. I give him a rose, right? But then he talks about dead bodies all the time, and it's kind of like, sorry, I'm scared you want to see my dead body. I think he even makes a comment. He's like, I wonder what you would look like dead. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. And then I wouldn't give him a rose. And then he's out of here. I think that's what happens. All right, we've got, what is this, barmaid, I think? All right, we'll put her in runner-ups. You know what? You don't even have to explain it to me. All right, I will trust you. There's no argument here. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Well, what about Seer? Seer's already engaged. Not anymore. Not in this world. Seer actually recently got divorced or broke up before the wedding, and so Seer came onto the show for a rebound. Here's what happens, right? Eli comes onto the show. He's depressed because his wife broke up with him, and then on the first day of the show, his wife comes back begging for another chance. And you know what? He looks at her and he says, "I thought you'd never ask." And he runs into her arms, and the two hug, and then they leave. And I kind of stand there and I stare at them and I'm like, what the fuck? Dancer's love was murdered. I think Dancer makes it to the third round. I think she's about average. I think she makes it as far as Gardner does. Smiley's obsessed with her. Actually, she just goes on and lives a good life. She gets to third round, realizes she doesn't need a relationship, and leaves. Hey, it is Cowboy, the man, the myth, the legend, chewing tobacco, spitting into a platoon. Is that what it's called? Vibing with that hat. It's a cool hat. I think Cowboy makes it surprisingly far. I don't think they make it to the runner-ups. I think he's clingy. I think he's secretly clingy. I think one day during a date, he's like, I'll tell you what, Chaos. I'm trying to do my best Cowboy voice. There ain't room in this town for the two of us. I'll tell you what, Chaos. I don't think I could ever go another day without looking into those eyes of yours. And I think if I did have to go even one day, one singular day without it, I think I'd just rather die. And then I go, what? And then he's eliminated. Okay, we've got her. Is this Anne? She's abused by her father because he wants her to be a perfect copy of her dead mother and wants to make toys. I love that little addition. Yeah, she was abused by her father, dead mother. Oh, and she wants to make toys. She wants to make toys. Nah, listen, she makes toys for kids? I think that alone gets her further just because of how nice that is, And she's the only one who hasn't told me she killed someone so far. Where do we put our boy Painter? I think he on first date, I think he asked if he could paint me like one of his French women. And I think I say no. He wants to see dead people for inspiration for his paintings. Huh. Ooh, I think he doesn't reveal that until halfway through. I think he halfway through, he's like, oh yeah. And I really want to paint a really good portrait of you, but I really need to see a dead body to get in the zone, And then I'm just and then I send him home. Gravekeeper. Where does Gravekeeper go? Gravekeeper doesn't like capitalism. He's rude. Runner-up, so wholesome. Aw, I see a lot of ahs. Okay. He looks depressed, dude. You know what? Listen, all these other people who deal with dead bodies, they're weird. I think Gravekeeper isn't weird. I think he makes it to this round, right? And I think during this round, he moves his hair and shows me his other eye, which is a diamond, and he makes it to the runner-ups. It said that he curses like a sailor and is rude. Hey, you know what? So do I. Maybe we'd get along. We've got the postman himself, the mailman. Aesop wants to kill Postman. Imagine all of them together in a room, just all these characters, the chaos that would ensue from that. He worked for the mafia? You're lying. That's so cool. In between a crisis of his friend who is a cop and a... Dude, his story is too cool. I think his story alone gets me all the way over there. We've got Lucky Guy. Luckiest guy in the world. Lucky doesn't have a lore? Are you kidding me? You're telling me this glasses nerd has no lore? Get out of here. Okay, Luca. Where are we putting Luca, y'all? This guy looks a little crazy. Is he biting his lip in this picture? He's like, oh, okay, fine. He's a runner-up. He's a runner-up. Okay, all right. He's a runner-up, y'all. We've got this guy, football player. What's his name? William is average, completely average, you say. You know what? Listen, I'm not into jocks. I think I would very much be like, you're cool, I guess. But I think, oh, William is British. He'd be like, listen, over in England, when we play football, we play it a little bit different. We don't actually play football. It's called rugby. It's so much superior to football. And then I'd be like, shut up. And then I'd eliminate him. Priestess is in a cult. Really? A cult, you say? I like Priestess. I think she at least makes it here. I don't think she gets out in these two. I think I can look past the cult up until here. Like Priestess was from a family split between a mom of science and a father of faith. She's a roach in game though. My gosh, the lore. You know what? I think she surprises everyone. I think she goes further than everyone expected. I think her conflict helps put her past. I think she can make portals, and I think that's cool. Okay. All right. Next up, this person. God, I'm so bad with names. Just know that his canon voice sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog trying to do a Batman voice. He's trying his best. Okay. Norton, here's a who. Prospector. Norton almost died in a mine explosion. That's kind of boring. No, I'm just kidding. Was in a cave. I think he's average. I think he's average too, but we'll see. We'll give him a chance, y'all. We'll give him a chance, all right? Magician? Thief. You put orphans to work? Come on. Come on, thief. You know how roses have thorns? I think I act like I'm gonna give him the rose, and when his hand clamps around it, I pull at it real quick and cut him, and then I like Fortnite dance on him. And then I give the rose to like Emma, and then flip him off. It's time for magician, y'all. What are we doing here? I just know he killed Forward with wine because he thought rats were annoying. Rats are annoying, and apparently so is Forward. So to kill them, magician put a bottle of wine with poison, and William drank. Well, you know, William's an idiot. That's not. It's his own fault. Okay, all right. I think it surprises everyone. I think his magic, I'm a fan of magic. I think it takes him a little far, okay? I think it takes him really far. Coordinator, she has a gun. What do we do about her? I don't think she's in these bottom two. I think she makes it past the bottom two for sure. I just don't know where to put her. I think she's completely average. Okay, Mind's Eye. She's blind. She can't see my flaws. That's a plus already. I think Mind's Eye, yeah, Mind's Eye wanted to go to college, couldn't afford it. The manor's like, a victim time, and then they sent her a fake college letter. I think she surprises everyone. I think she's probably the youngest one, right? I think everyone doesn't think she's gonna make it far, and I think she surprises everyone. She makes it further than anyone ever expected. And finally, Mechanic. Mechanic. Where do we put Mechanic, everybody? Mechanic is kind of cool. They've got the Mechanic lost her father to an explosion. Wow. Well, that's a pretty metal way to go. That's a metal way to lose your dad. Wait, was it an explosion or a fire? I hope it was an explosion. It's a little cooler than a fire. She came to the manor to explore the gadgets. Has she killed anyone? I think she's a runner-up. She's passionate, you know? Like, she's clearly passionate about mechanic stuff, and she honors her father. I think she's a runner-up. You have all made it through the dating stage, and now it's time we decide who the final rose will go to. Who's it gonna be today? Will it be entomologist, batter, explorer, or will it possibly be perfumer, barmaid, gravekeeper, postman, prisoner, or mechanic? Many of you have come this far, but only one of you will get this final rose. I think we have come to a decision. I think I know who I'm going to give this final rose to. that I almost dropped. But I didn't. The final rose goes to the one and only Barmaid. Congratulations, Barmaid. You have just won The Bachelor. Take your rose. Everyone else, you're free to go home. Thank you for participating. We did it! We did it! Are you surprised at the winner, or was it the person you were going for all along? Congratulations, Barmaid, for making it to the very end. I hope you guys made some guesses about who would win. I'm happy Demi won. You know what? Me too. You know, Barmaid just kind of stole my heart a little bit. It was a tough call though. It was.